Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nestology TV. A health savings account, an HSA, is a great tool and underutilized. So let's walk through the basics of an HSA and then a few unique strategies to use them. So first, how the HSA works. Let's start with an important note. An HSA is not for everyone. You should never sacrifice good health insurance for a health savings account just to get the tax benefits. I like to call the HSA one of the most powerful tools in financial planning that you are most likely not using, particularly as your federal tax bracket increases, and I'm looking at you high-income earners. If a high-deductible health plan does fit your needs and your family, then you have the opportunity to utilize an HSA. Health savings accounts have triple tax benefits. Number 1, a tax deduction going in. Number 2, tax-deferred growth. And number 3, tax-free withdrawals for qualified medical expenses. Your HSA contribution is an above-the-line tax deduction. And hint, those are the good ones. An above-the-line deduction lowers your adjusted gross income, which is why they are the preferred deductions. However, not all high-deductible health plans are HSAs. So make sure you confirm this with your employer or insurance provider. Also, when your employer sends you the benefits booklet, that one that you never read and assume nothing has changed, look up the HSA details. It's not uncommon for your employer to contribute to your HSA if you do go with a high deductible plan. They are happy to provide the extra incentive since you'll be saving them some money as well by utilizing a high deductible health plan. The traditional usage of a health savings account is to save your HSA and then use the funds when medical expenses occur. This is a great strategy and allows you to utilize the benefits of an HSA. However, another cool feature is that most HSA custodians now provide investment options as well. Your ultimate goal would be to get additional compounding growth if you were to use the internal investments. Keep in mind, this can also go the other way. Markets can go down, so make sure you keep a certain amount of your HSA in cash. You don't want to have to make health decisions based on your HSA balance and the stock market. The HSA is a bad inheritance tool. Your goal should be to use these funds prior to death, or to pass them to your spouse. You should have a beneficiary listed on your HSA. If that's your spouse, the transfer is tax-free. If the beneficiary is not a spouse, it is a taxable transaction. As far as tax and penalties go, it is difficult to find medical expenses that don't qualify for your HSA. But if you do happen to use funds for a non-qualified medical expense before the age of 65, here's the downside. Distributions made for any other purpose are subject to an income tax and a 20% penalty. Not ideal. After age 65, it would just be the income tax if you don't use these for qualified medical expenses. As always, thanks for joining us for another episode of Nestology TV. We'll see you next time.